Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. So we have some news on the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury site deal front, and Bob Arum has now confirmed that that site deal is Saudi Arabia. Now we did hear this from a representative at ESPN, I believe a journalist named Mark Kriegel, and he said that the paperwork was being sorted out between both parties. Now Bob Arum has confirmed that that is actually the place. It will take place in Saudi and dates are being sorted out. Now, the three dates they have to choose from is July 24th or the 31st or August 7th, and apparently it is down to the discretion of those in Saudi to decide which date they would prefer. Now, Bob Arum also explained that it is likely to take place in Jeddah. Now, he said that it would take place in an indoor sports arena, which does count out the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium, which has a capacity of 62,000. Obviously, that won't be possible because they were talking about it being in the summer. And of course, the temperatures would be crazy during the summer in that region. So an indoor sports arena seems like the biggest possibility for this fight. And the King Abdullah Stadium does not have a roof or one they can close. So therefore, that counts that one out. And Eddie Hearn did previously explain it could be a 20,000 capacity indoor stadium. So perhaps they build something for this or they do find a venue. I did look around, but when I looked, it was mainly just small sports indoors arenas like gyms and stuff like that. So there might be some stadiums of which they can use or arenas they can use for this fight, but we don't know which one just yet. We do know that they are looking at Jeddah, and the last time one was staged there was George Groves versus Callum Smith for the final of the World Boxing Super Series, which had the WBA Super World Championship on the line as well, and the WBC Diamond Championship as well, I believe. So that seems to be pretty much sorted out, and it is down to those in Saudi to choose which date they want. I guess at the moment the ball is in the court of those making the site offer because they are the ones putting up the money, so they can decide where it is and when it is. Obviously, they have a decision over those three dates. Two of them are in July, one of them in August, and we were warned it could spill over into August. So, I mean, I would imagine that July 24th is the front runner due to the fact that that is the date that has been thrown around. So that seems like it could be number one, but either of the dates could be agreed for this undisputed fight. Now, Bob Arum also spoke about the TV deals and when it will take place. He said late afternoon for the US, which does indicate a prime time UK time for this undisputed fight. Now, Frank Warren and I believe Eddie Hearn have echoed that it will take place prime time UK, which is very important because it is two Brits for undisputed, so that's great. And it will be BT Sports and Sky Sports also sharing a pay-per-view in the UK, but apparently ESPN in America. Now, of course, DAZN is a streaming service and not a pay-per-view platform, although Anthony Joshua has had his previous 4 fights on DAZN in the US, I believe, and he doesn't have an actual deal with them though, it's fight by fight, so he would be able to go and fight over on ESPN in the US, but not in the UK because he is contracted with Sky Sports. He can do it in the US, but not in the UK, so it will be Sky Sports and BT Sports in the UK, but apparently, according to Bob Arum, just ESPN at the moment in America. And I know that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing are reaching the conclusion of their Sky contract, and whether they sign with them or a different broadcaster is up in the air, but that will not affect Undisputed due to the fact that Anthony Joshua is contracted with Sky Sports in the UK, as well as Matchroom. So his fights at the moment, due to a contract, are exclusive to Sky Sports in the UK. Therefore, if Matchroom were to say change their broadcaster to DAZN in the meantime, Anthony Joshua would still be fighting on Sky Sports because of the contract in place. Because Eddie Hearn did recently explain that Anthony Joshua does have one more fight left on his contract, which will be the Tyson Fury fight, and possibly could extend that for the rematch also. One question is going to be, what about the price point? Well, apparently according to Bob Arum, that has not yet been agreed and decided upon. So that will come later, and the fight could be announced within 10 days to 2 weeks. So they are really getting close to making an official announcement for this fight. All things are being tied up, the paperwork and the location now, the venue, seems to have been sorted. They know where the fight will take place, at least the region, because a site deal has been put forward, and the paperwork is being sorted through by Bob Arum, Frank Warren I would imagine, and Eddie Hearn. Frank Warren did do an interview with IFL I believe, where he explained he has now seen that site offer. And it is Bob Arum who has said that they are signing off and marking up those contracts to secure this fight. Previously, he was asked, is he going to pack his bags and decide that, okay, the fight's on, I'm ready to travel? He previously said no, but recently when asked that question, he said yes. So this fight is on the very verge of being agreed, signed, sealed, and delivered, officially announced, within 10 days to 2 weeks, according to Bob Arum. So that is very exciting news. We also have learned recently that Barry Hearn will be stepping down as chairman of Matchroom, and Eddie Hearn will fill that position, and he will still be involved with the boxing side and be head of Matchroom Boxing, but also he will be the chairman. I would imagine that Frank Smith will step into the boots of Eddie Hearn with regards to certain things when it comes down to boxing, so perhaps we will see him take over more of the America fights, maybe other places, other regions as well, but he will be doing a lot more press conferences, I would imagine, and Eddie Hearn will of course still be involved because boxing is his thing, but obviously Frank Smith is going to be involved in that a lot more than he was before. When it comes to the promotion side and being in front of the camera, because he does a lot behind the scenes, crossing the T's and dotting the I's, so he is very important to that, but he will become a more prominent figure, I would imagine, when it comes to handling the press conferences, because Eddie Hearn will have a lot more on his plate. So as well as wishing Barry Hearn a happy retirement, I guess congratulations are in order for Eddie Hearn, who put this message on his Instagram page. Today is a major day for our family as my dad steps aside as chairman of Matchroom Sport and I take up the role. Anyone that knows me is well aware of what Matchroom means to me and our family. It has a legacy that spans 40 years, from a small office under a snooker hall in Romford to a global powerhouse of sports entertainment. My father has dedicated his life to the company, and since I joined in 2004, I have done the same. Now a greater responsibility falls on my shoulders, and I am very proud to continue his great work and lead the business and incredible team that we have built at Matchroom. We have seen astounding growth in the last 10 years, but we have only just begun. I look forward to consistently evolving and continuing the global growth of this astonishing family business. So there we go, that is Eddie Hearn's message as he takes over as chairman of Matchroom Sport. So I guess we can wish Barry Hearn a happy retirement and Eddie Hearn all the success and congratulations for taking over this family business. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Eddie Hearn taking over Matchroom Boxing and all of what we have heard about this site deal with regards to the undisputed fight between AJ and Fury. Guys, drop your thoughts on this in the comments below. Also leave a like and grab that subscribe button. Thanks guys.